Lauri is just going bonkers, and I mean bonkers. If you look at his efficiency, we're going to use adjusted or regularized true shooting percentage. That means we're going to take his efficiency number and we're going to subtract out league average. So if we have a positive number, we are above league average. A negative number would be below. So Lauri is at plus 9% adjusted true shooting percentage, which is crazy elite. It's insane. Only Nikola Jokic and Kevin Durant exceed that efficiency for 24% usage and 1,000 plus minutes played. Okay, it's insane what he's doing. He is so efficient given his volume, and he's making 44% of his threes, and that's on about 7 a game. And I think the Jazz just need to plumb that like crazy. Hopefully getting him closer to 10 3-point attempts per game. You know, I don't care if you have to drop specific plays. I don't care if we have to, okay, you know what, Lauri kind of come up a little slower in transition off of made baskets, and hopefully the guard can get into the paint quick, kick it back out to a walk-up three for Lauri. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think the Jazz need to look into every possible way to get him those 10 attempts from three, because he's just a laser right now. And if you get him up to 10 attempts, you're going to be oscillating between 2 and probably 4 or 5 makes a game, which would just be insane. The bad news, however, with this whole thing is that usage is pretty low, and it's not really fit. Well, it's only fit for a number 2 and kind of your mid-tier number 2 player. So he's got that super low usage, and what's even worse, that compounds it, and they're interconnected, is that he's got a low percentage of field goal makes unassisted. That means a lot of his shots are coming off an assist from Conley or Clarkson or Olynyk, etc. And that gets complicated because that basically means you're scoring off of an already made advantage, right? Whether you're open because somebody, your defender kind of sucked into the paint and so now you're open, whether that's you're already barreling to the rim and they catch you already moving and now, you're really just about finishing. All those kind of stuff. Most of his scoring is coming off of those ready-made advantages, which is fantastic. Like, I'm not trying to say that that's not a great player, because he is a great player, but it's fit for a number 2 player, not a number 1. And there's no shame in not being a number 1 player on a great team. Maybe that's Lauri, maybe it's not, but currently it's not. He struggles to get the ball and create for himself in those late game situations when there's no defenses, when the defenses are zeroing in on him. We saw it the other night. Even Ty Jerome of the Golden State Warriors was making it difficult for him to get the ball and kind of impact the game. Late there when Golden State was zeroing in, Lauri had been on a heater, and they were kind of intent to stop him, and they did, and it didn't take all that much. So that's kind of his development this offseason. I think he's got to get stronger. I think he's got to develop some counters and some confidence when posting up, so he could just get the ball. A lot of this is, hey, he just needs the ball, and then he can do something. And then he needs to, kind of plumb and just get, 10,000 reps or something in a summer of, hey, I got the ball in these 3 situations. I'm 7 foot. I am this strong and this athletic. I can get a bucket. And if he can do that, he has a shot to be the number 1 player on a great team. If not, he's a number 2, and that is still an elite player, right? He's already, in all likelihood, going to be selected as an all-star. And basically, he's the year 2 version of Michael Porter Jr., but with defense. Michael Porter Jr. in his second year, people thought he was the second coming of all-star, all-NBA level Kevin Durant. Hall of Fame level, but the All-Star, All-NBA version of Kevin Durant. And basically, we're getting that. If you look at the stats, they're very, very similar. Basically, we're getting that, but with defense from Lauri Markkanen. That's how amazing his season has been. And, he's likely going to be an elite number 2 on a great team. And we'll see after this offseason how likely it can be that he's a number 1. At this point, he's not very close.